Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello, how you doing? So today's video is all about getting back on track because October has been a mess, okay? We're gonna do a little quick October recap, catch you up to everything, because it's been hectic. And this month, especially before like all the Christmas like celebrations come in, and next month is obviously massively hectic. I can compromise like having my little October fun, having my December fun. I feel like those 2 months are the best months of the year and you really do need to fully enjoy them. But for November, I feel like it's the perfect month to just really get yourself back on track, go to the gym consistently, eat well again. It's not like mid-month between October and December, which are crazy months that we just have a bit of normalcy. And I know it's not gonna last because as soon as December rolls around, it's kind of like a downhill slope from there. But I feel like I always mention in all of my videos and, you know, Bela's Fit Guide on Instagram, like it's all about a balance, and having that balance is so key because you need the times where you can just enjoy yourself and you don't have to think about anything to do with fitness, food, health, whatever, and you just have fun. But you also need the balance months where it is more about fitness and it is more about, you know, healthy lifestyle and the gym and eating well. You absolutely can do both. It's just about, you know, for example, if you've had quite a big month in October, take November a bit more seriously. The last thing I want you to do is not to enjoy the seasonal celebrations and seeing friends and family and having super nice, you know, Christmas dinners and eating all the sweets for Halloween. Like, absolutely do not stop yourself from doing those things because they're great memories. I love this time of year. As much as I put on a few pounds of weight and maybe my bum goes a bit flatter because I'm not at the gym as often, like to be very honest with you, do not care. Like, I just don't care enough to not enjoy myself. Even if it is just for this month and it maybe all goes to, you know, all breaks loose in December, that is still worth something. That still helps you, that still helps your health, that still helps your figure, that helps your mental. Like, it actually really does still help. You may think like, oh, if I'm already taking October off and I'm already taking December off, I'll just skip November too, I might as well. But that's a very tricky cycle because you're gonna keep doing that to the point where you actually miss way too much time off the gym and way too much time being healthy, and then that's where it starts to not really become a balance anymore. That's just a slippery slope downhill from there. So I feel like as much as it's easier just to not do November as well, it's so important too because you've enjoyed yourself and now there needs to be, you know, the take back. There needs to be the other side of the coin. Like, it's not just one way. If you were to, you know, be like, I'm just not gonna eat anything, I'm not gonna go out, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna train all the way through Halloween, December, you know, New Year's, Christmas, everything, that is just not sustainable because at some point in fitness you'll start to resent it. And that's been me. I've resented it. I've been, you know, kind of angry at it because I've missed so many opportunities and so many events and so many nice things that I could have done because of it. So don't be that person, but then don't be the person that, you know, says flip it all and just like forgets that health and fitness is there as well. A lot of people on social media as well, like, I'm actually shocked at how many people is so much like all or nothing. Like, you're either, you know, militant about it or just don't bother doing it at all. And I think that's such a crazy, stupid perspective. Like, if you want to be doing this for the rest of your life, the balanced approach is absolutely the right way to go about it. I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide to getting yourself back on track. I'm going to show you and tell you exactly how I do it and what I do and all my tips and tricks. But first, let's do a little recap of October because it was a crazy month. The two main things that I did in October were the Halloween party. Always been a dream of mine to host. I never thought I would be any good at it, but apparently I am. And it was so much fun. I am so glad I did that. I must have put on like 100 pounds of weight from all of the like chocolates and cakes that I ate from that party, but I'm good with it. The memories are there. It's gonna be in my head forever. Here's a mini little recap of the Halloween party. So those little clips were obviously from TikTok and stuff like that. I post more of like the vloggy type videos on TikTok too, so definitely make sure to follow me over there if you want to see like a bit more of like day-to-day stuff rather than just fitnessy. I had so much fun with it, and I cannot believe I'm gonna have a Christmas party, which I actually really did not think I was gonna do, but I think I just loved it so much and I want to do it again so badly. I will be showing you as well in this video all of the Christmas decorations I got for that. So I also went to Manchester a few times to see friends.
Girls, go.
Took this thing for 100 rides since the last time you sat by my side. I swear I still smell perfume on the seats. Black cherry and sweet vanilla takes me back.
The Christmas party, everyone is bringing a board of something. So obviously it just becomes a lot cheaper for me and Reese to do because everyone's bringing like a board. So like someone's got like a cheese board, a prosciutto board, I think that's how you say it, like crisps and dips, pizza, like loads of different boards that they're bringing, and then everyone brings their own alcohol as well. So it ends up like not really being expensive at all really. I can actually do like a proper full vlog just around the Christmas party if you guys want me to. I would love to, but I'm just like scared that no one's gonna want to see it. I need someone to be like, yes please. I think I've put on a couple of pounds, lost some of my glutes, but you know what? It's fine. I am so appreciative that I even got to do the things that I did. A centimetre off my glutes, something that you can get back, whereas the memories you really can't. So, you know, it's finding that balance. As for getting back on track, the first thing I'll do, which is a bit random, but I find it really hard to work from messy spaces, so I'll just sort of have like a bit of an organization day, a bit of a tidy up day. I don't always do this. I'm not great at it. I can be a bit messy sometimes. When I'm trying to get back on track, I really will put in the effort. Like, for example, tomorrow, I know that I've basically taken the whole day out to completely organize my upstairs, hence why I'm filming down here, because it's a mess. I feel like when my environment's not cluttered, my head's not cluttered, and it's really helpful to just get back on track. So that would be, for me, step number one personally. Everything's organized, and then I feel like I can then also be organized. Number two would be probably the biggest thing ever. Like, this is, I don't do it enough. I need to do it more because every time I do, I feel like I'm the most productive person on the planet, and it helps so much, like drastically helps everything in your life, which is planning out a schedule, having a diary, like writing down what you're gonna do today, what you're gonna do for the week, what your plan is for next week, scheduling out a few hours in the morning to tidy up the house, scheduling out a few hours in the afternoon to go to the gym, scheduling out X, Y, and Z to do the extra kind of work that you want to do, doing your hair, doing your nails, everything like that. When it comes to not missing your workouts, if you've got that time in there completely blocked off, set for the gym, you are 10 times more likely to go. Because sometimes when I don't do that, and let's say I have like a really hectic day and I've just been doing loads of work, I'll get to like my typical gym time and I'll be like, oh, but I just need to do this thing and I need to do that thing and blah, 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 blah. Like, your priorities are just like a bit out of order in your head, especially if you have ADHD like I do, massive ADHD girl over here, literally cannot focus on anything for more than 5 minutes without getting distracted, unless I, you know, I'm very, very, very like strict with myself. This is the most helpful thing in the world, planning. And if you get lost, if you start sidetracking and doing something else that you're not supposed to at that time, you go back to your diary. What am I meant to be doing right at this moment? And you do that thing and that thing only. Do not get sidetracked. Rather than having to decide there and then, like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Do I go to the gym? But I need to do this, but I need to do that. Like, it becomes such a mess. And some people might be like, oh, I don't have the time to plan. If you, and I'm this person, okay? Sometimes I'll be like, I just don't have the time to plan right now. If I ever catch myself saying that, I know I'm doing it all wrong. If you don't plan, you plan to fail. So freaking true, okay? I can't even emphasize how true that is, because the weeks where I'll go like, I don't have time to plan, are the weeks that I just fail miserably. I'm taking this advice myself, okay? I forget to do this so many times, but I always go back to it because I know that I'll have the most successful week when I do it. Plan, 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 over plan again, keep planning, just keep planning, and you'll be okay. The third biggest thing I would say, specifically for eating healthy, would be to do your grocery shop online. I know this sounds very small and silly, but trust me, online shopping is the way to go. It is the way to go because you can plan all of your meals out for the week. It might take, I don't know, 2-3 hours. Sometimes it takes me a minute. Those 2-3 hours ensures that I know exactly what I'm going to be eating on said day. I know exactly like all the ingredients I have for a meal. Everything is just kind of planned out in my grocery shop. So I'll have like a little list on my phone. In my notes, I'll write down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever. Maybe sometimes I'll leave the Saturday out and I'm like, I'll feeling a little bit frisky this Saturday. I'm just gonna wing it. But I'll just sort of do that in my notes and I know exactly what I'm having. So I'm not having to like wing it with like a shitty dinner just because I haven't thought it through. And again, I'm not saying that you can't ever do this. Of course you can get takeout. Of course you can eat like trash. Do it, please. Like, I recommend it even to have a few breaks and go crazy and just eat your heart out. But for 80% of the time, I don't think it's a good idea. If you want to be able to enjoy that 20%, 80% of the time has to be quite good, because that evens it out. There's a lot more good than bad. But when you don't try and do the good, there's gonna be a hell of a lot more bad. And we don't want to eat like that 20% all the time because that wouldn't be 20% anymore. That would be probably 100. So we don't want to do that. Welcome to my kitchen. So today we're actually making chicken creamy soup. I do it so that it's like a lot of chicken. Make it have a bunch of protein in it and show you the process.
Got some things I wish I could undo. Got some dreams I'm wishing they come true. We don't know when the light is gonna shine, but we got the best chance when we're hanging out a sunroof. Got some plans I'm wishing you'd come through. Got some friends that you should bring some too. We don't know when the light is gonna shine, but we got the best chance when we're hanging out a sunroof.
I get myself like ready to be productive, because if you just try and be productive when everything else, like all the small things like that, are kind of chaotic, it's very incredibly difficult because it's just a massive clash, and I personally really struggle with that. Or number 3, number 4, I'm forgetting what number we're on at the moment. That would be to get back into training consistently. This is a very obvious one, but it's like the no excuse situation. Like, unless there's something genuinely important, there's no excuse. The Monday just gone, that I'm gonna show you clips of in a minute of like what I've done this week basically with my training and stuff like that. I really did not want to go to the gym. I was dreading it, really didn't want to go. I was just like, I don't want to go at all. And then obviously I ended up going to the gym with Darcy because it's extra motivation when you go with someone. It kind of just pushes you to get there because you can't just cancel, you know what I mean? And we just did a quick workout. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't anything massive, but I went, you know, that is what counts. I went to the gym. I got there. I didn't do as much as I always do, but I did something, and that's what matters. And I think that's also really crucial to getting yourself back into the swing of things. If you haven't trained in a few weeks, don't be like, I have to go to the gym and I have to do this massive grand session, because that's going to end up putting you off more. That's going to be like, oh, I'll go tomorrow. I'll go the next day. Oh, you know, like, it's just going to make you dread going. But if you can maybe just say to yourself, right, for the first workout back, I'm just going to do something small. I'm going to do a quicker session. I'm just going to do my favorite exercises, for example. Just my favorites, not everything I need to do, but the things I enjoy doing the most, just for that one session back, just to get you back into the swing of things. Do it, because it is so worth it to maybe not have like the, you know, quote unquote most progressive workout, but that just gets you back into your workout plan. I think that's so much more crucial, so much more important than just not going to the gym or putting off that massive huge session. Heck, even go for like 30 minutes if you really don't want to go that badly. Just get yourself there, do something. And that is a success in my opinion. And then after that first session, I'll go right back into my training plan. I'll start going heavier, progressive overload, all the things we know and love. I also want to mention while we're on the training side of things point, I've decided to do my own website that I have full control over. No one can, move my plans around or change it or just do anything with it. Like, it is fully under my control and my control only. Back to the PDFs that you can download and have forever on your phone. Like, they are yours to keep forever. 10 years time, you can still look back at it. I already have my fasting plan that is already on the website. We've just completed the glute guide, which I'm so excited for because it's like a huge guide. Like, there is so much content in there. And I'm also going to be doing like a voice recording along with all of it, alongside everything, to recap all the information, explain all the information more in depth. Like, it's just basically going to walk you through the entire guide. Obviously, all of that is going to be on the guide as well, that you can read. But if you can't be bothered reading, because listeners out there that prefer Audible, for example, or just listening to something rather than reading every single thing, this is going to be for you. You can read it, you can listen to it, you'll have my voice on your devices forever. It's going to be heavily discounted as well because of Black Friday. I'd say intermediate to advanced is where it kind of lands. If you're a beginner, like a complete fresh beginner, do not buy this guide, not yet anyways. Wait till you've been training for at least like 6 months to a year. So yeah, super excited. Hello. We are currently in the gym today, literally just like a nice little chilled gym, nothing special. I'm just going to quickly film a little bit of my workout today. I'm not going to film the whole thing because we're in and out. A little quick workout because we've got a lot to sort this week as well. And I'm kind of still getting back on track, so I'm making sure to go back to the gym. But I also have a lot of stuff to do at home. Yeah, just training glutes and legs again. Shock. What a surprise. Not that we could all guess that one. Let's head in and get our workout done because we don't have a minute to waste today. We've got a lot to do. Let's go.
Inside my blood, you're the type that lasts till the sun comes up. 2 lips, 1 hit, that's all I need. Drive me crazy, that's why I speak. Oh, don't let me slow down and sober up. I put my shoes on just to drag my feet. Another night, my friends try to drag me out. I told them last night would be the last time, but last call keeps on calling us out. I need something that's new. That's when I bumped into you. Cash on the counter, what are we drinking? Oh, what am I thinking? I took a double shot.
So we've just finished our little workout. Did you have a good workout,
It was
Darcy?
a great workout, honestly.
We didn't honestly do that much, did we?
No.
It was like a very quick
In and
out workout. I just like kind of did the basics. I always do hip thrusts on my workouts, but I actually couldn't even be bothered to set hip thrusts up. So
that takes like half an hour in itself.
literally, I feel like hip thrust is like the best exercise ever, but it also takes a ridiculous amount of time to set up if your gym doesn't have like the proper equipment for it. And this one definitely is slightly equipment lacking. I'm gonna head back to mine and go through. I'm gonna show Darcy all the Christmas decorations as well.
So
and you guys. Reese literally said to me, Bella, if we're going to do a Christmas party, you have to promise me that you're not going to go overboard. You're just going to buy decorations that we're also already going to have in the house and we're already going to use no matter what. And I have definitely not done that.
Yeah, I was going to say you've not done that.
I've not done that. Have I done that? No. There's still more to come actually as well. So I don't know whether to wait and show you or what do you think? Just show them.
We all want to see.
You know what? You've tooted my bosom. You've tooted my bosom. You've tooted my bosom. Is that a saying? I don't know.
You literally just made that up. We'll add it to the dictionary.
You know what? That is a new saying. If someone's like teasing you.
I'm gonna say that now.
You're tooting my bosom. What does bosom actually mean? Is that like
it's your breast? You've tooted my breasts.
Anyways, we're gonna head back and do you want a coffee? You feeling like a coffee? Oh, you don't even like coffee. Darcy doesn't like coffee.
I'll have a Diet Coke. I'm a Diet Coke addict.
All the fitness people on here are gonna be like,
I know,
through the screen.
You do need to get me into coffee. I'm wanting to like it. I just don't.
I'm like,
even the smell of it, I hate it.
I think the smell of it is probably like the best thing of it.
Really?
Yeah, it smells so like, and and just like very cozy and so autumnal.
Yeah.
Have you not tried like a pumpkin spice latte or something?
No. See, I've never had like a flavour.
So
maybe that's why I don't like it.
We've been sat in the car for a bit too long, and we need to go off. So see you in a little bit. Okay, so next up for getting yourself back on track. I know this also sounds a little bit silly, but and you don't have to do this. There's not a must whatsoever. But I personally really get excited over these things. Is buy yourself a little something, and it does not have to be something big. It can literally be anything, like a new water bottle, for example. If you've got an old, crusty, dusty, icky water bottle, buy yourself a new water bottle. That will really help you with your water intake, help you get back on track, and it's only like a small, tiny purchase. Again, you do not have to do this at all. I find that it does actually help give you that like little push a little bit. So for example, if it's maybe gym equipment, maybe you need some new ankle straps. Get yourself the new ankle straps, or you need like a barbell pad, get yourself a new barbell pad. Even something so tiny like a hair scrunchie, get yourself a cute hair scrunchie. Anything small works. You could also do this with activewear, obviously. You want to wear it to the gym and you want to train in it, and it's like that little motivation to just get you to the gym a bit more and to get you excited about it again. Some new socks, a hair scrunchie, anything at all. So if you do want to get activewear, obviously Alphalete are going to be having a massive Black Friday sale, so I would say don't get it now, wait just a little bit, just don't buy anything right now. I would say just wait a couple of weeks, because everything is going to be so ridiculous. I've seen the prices, I can't share them quite yet, but everything is going to be so ridiculously discounted. This is when the Alphalete Black Friday starts, so definitely keep it in your diary, because things are going to go very speedy. Last but not least, the biggest thing is to go into it slowly. You don't have to be perfect straight away, and you don't have to be like, oh, I messed up today, this whole week's written off. Please don't think like that, because that ruins the rest of your week. If you have a bad day, if you end up eating loads of terrible food that day, it's fine. It's honestly okay. It's a blip in the actual grand scheme of things. Do not stress yourself out too much. Go into it slowly, like, you know what, I did a little bit better today than I did yesterday, but it's still not great, but I did better, which is what matters. And then the next day, you plan to do a little bit better, and then a little bit better, and a little bit better, and by the time you know it, you're full blown into a super productive, super healthy, super good routine, and you're like, oh, this took me maybe a week to get into, but look at me go now. Like, just go at your own pace, take it slow. It doesn't have to be all or nothing, like I said before. Look to the future rather than dwelling too much on the past. Dwelling too much on the weeks that you took off or the food that you ate does nobody any good. It only strains your mental health, makes you feel anxious, makes you feel worried, makes you feel like kind of desperate, and like all these negative emotions, and negative emotions adding more stress to your life actually makes you put on weight. So focus on the step ahead of you. Never ever what's behind. Never dwell on what you have done. Just focus on what you can do. That is everything. I've obviously just gone through all of the tips and tricks I use to get back on track. I also just want to throw in my Christmas decorations into here, because I filmed that as well along with the vlog, so I thought maybe you'd want to see them. If not, obviously it's just at the end of the video, so you can just click off here if you really want to. But here are all of my Christmas decorations that I bought, because I went shopping, and here's what I got. Hello, welcome back to this vlog. Obviously you've just seen me a second ago, so actually there's no time passed, so not welcome back, just hello again. But I'm going to show you all my Christmas decorations. Do you want to pan down? There's a lot. Let's start with this candy cane, because are you kidding me? Like, I think this was £1 from the range. Honestly, the range is absolutely insane at the moment. They have a ridiculous amount of things. So if you want anything for Christmas, go to the range. And I'm obviously having a Christmas party. We've just had a party, but we're having another party. So I feel like this is just like a really cute little piece for people to like dance around with. I'm gonna like lean it on my mirror, so that's gonna be very cute. Just pop that there. It's just not. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, so these are the biggest bits probably. So this big garland is gonna go across my staircase, like the entranceway, kitchen and the dining room, and the corridor is gonna be like winter wonderland. So everything's gonna be white, snowflakes hanging from the ceiling. I am obviously going overboard, but it's all very cheap stuff. Like also all the snowflakes I'm buying off AliExpress, and they're literally like a couple of pounds. Like they're really, really, really cheap. I think when you just buy the right pieces and have it like put together nicely, it just looks like it's more expensive than it actually was. This is this is the second garland, and this one is going to go, oh my god, it's so heavy. This one's gonna go on top of the fireplace in the living room, and we're gonna attach it with some like little hook things, or just sort of sit, hopefully like this. Imagine I'm the fireplace. This is where it'll go. In the living room, the theme is gonna be red and gold, and then in here it's going to be like icy white and silvery. Going with the red and gold theme for the wreath for the wreath to go outside the door and hang this up. Red and gold I just think is like such classical Christmas colours. Red and white Christmas wrapping paper, again with the theme. We've got some bathroom towels. I absolutely love this one. How cute is that? Candy cane, and it's like double-sided so you can pick whatever side you want. Another bathroom towel, which is like a cute little train. We've got some candle Christmas trees for just dotting around the place. The cutest little guy ever. He is a kitchen scrub, but he's a gingerbread man. How freaking adorable. It was £1. How could you not? Look at his face. He's happy. Cute little gingerbread cookie candle situation. So just make the whole house smell like a gingerbread man. I've got some oils as well off Amazon for really cheap, and they are very clearly very cheap because we put them in the wax melt thing, and me and Darcy were just sat here working, and then suddenly like we could smell burning, and I kept sneezing, and there was something just horrible in the air. We go to the wax melt and it's literally black, like the whole thing is just burnt to a... I don't think oils are meant to do that. No. Are they? No.
I don't think so.
No. All right, next up we've got some little candy canes for the Christmas tree. Baubles for the Christmas tree. These are like my filler baubles, where they're just like the cheap ones really, just to kind of fill the tree out a little bit. And then I've got some more expensive, nicer things to put on the tree, but this kind of just fills in the gaps. We've got a lovely tree, what's it called? Tree cover? Tree skirt. So that's very nice. It just says Merry Christmas on it. And I think it was like £15, but it looks very expensive. It just looks like a really nice, good quality one. So
Oh, you could actually wear it as a skirt.
I'm just going to use this as my outfit for the Christmas party. We have a table runner, but it's literally snow. Like it's like this really soft, plushy snow thing, which I'm going to use to make the dining room table basically just a snowy mountain at this point. Along with this Christmas tree, which will kind of go on top and add to the snowy mountain effect. This tree, I actually cannot believe it, and I promise you this is not a promotion at all for the range. Like I'm not working with them, I wish I was, but I'm not. This tree was £3. Can you believe that?
That is crazy.
£3. How? I got 2 of them because I was like, that is ridiculous. I've never seen something like this for £3. I think they've priced it wrong. They must have. I just think it'll look really cute on the... Next up, we have some little red bows in this very broken package, which will stick on to things. Probably presents. Continuing with the whole red theme, I got, instead of just having like a bunch of little presents under the tree, I kind of want to have like a named bag for each person. So one for me, one for Reese, one for my mum, one for Emily. And then all of their presents will kind of go in here. Just to keep like it really pretty and tidy and nice under the tree. And these are reusable, like we can use them again next year. No one will be taking them home. We're going to just make everyone take their presents out and give the bag back. All from the range. I'm honestly ridiculous. Actually, no, this is B&M. Never mind. Okay. A little Santa mug. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. I got some like really sort of old school, traditional, classical Christmas decorations because I feel like a lot of the new stuff just looks very tacky. It could be like £100 when I think it was like 10 or something, ridiculously cheap, but it looks traditional and expensive and like old school, and the detailing, and it just looks really nice. We got some bows, so imagine I'm the tree. I'm kind of placing them like maybe like here or something. Instead of a star, I'm still undecided, to be fair. I have ordered a star from AliExpress, a gold one, but I'm either going to do a star or like obviously iron this out and do like a gigantic bow on the top of the Christmas tree. Right, and then following on from the bow theme, loads of little mini bows, which were literally like £1 or £2 each. With you get like quite a lot of them in there. I've also got loads of red baubles, which I'm not even going to bother taking out, to be honest, because it's just so tricky to get them all back in. And then also this like lovely gold reindeer. We also have a little light up Christmas tree. Another one of the traditional items is this one. I think this was £15, but look at it. Like, it is such a cool little decorative thing, and it plays music. But you can't get it to stop once it starts. So, yeah. You might just have to listen to it. Oh! Thank you, Tracy. It likes me. They're the kind of pieces that you'll have for years, and they just look expensive. Like, how much would you, if you didn't know, how much would you say this was?
A good like 40 quid.
Yeah, like it actually looks.
Quid, yeah.
The range is doing bits, really. I also got a gigantic green Christmas tree. I think this was £7, which I honestly think is quite a bargain for this. And then I also got this. This was a little bit more expensive. I think it was like £12 or something, but like look at it, and it's shimmery, a massive gigantic item that looks really nice. It's all wooden as well, and it's glittery, and it's got snowy bits on it. Can you really go wrong? I don't think so. I also got a ridiculous amount of lights, which I'm not going to bother showing you, but basically some of them are warm lights to go in the living room with the warm tone theme, and some of them are white lights to go in here for winter wonderland type of vibes. And then I also got some snowman lights, which are really cute. I got this as well, which is like a little wax melt burner, and obviously it looks like there's people home when there's a candle inside it. It's the cutest thing ever. And then you put like obviously a candle in there, and on the top you put like a little wax melt or essential oil, and it makes the whole house smell like Christmas. So highly recommend this. This was £3. £3. Okay, that is all of the Christmas decorations. That was a very long portion of this video, but I hope you enjoyed. I still have more on the way, actually. I've got 2 orders coming from AliExpress. So I'll make sure to show the Christmas party to you guys as well, which will be a lot more elegant and less like Project X type of vibes, because I think Halloween is just like a crazy holiday, whereas Christmas is a bit more sophisticated. I really am enjoying like the vloggy stuff at the moment. I feel like it's so much more fun to make as well, rather than just the sit downs. So if you liked it, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm literally reading all of them and replying to all of them. I will meet you in the comments and we can have a nice little chat. So yeah, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next week with another video. I do have one planned. I'm gonna try and upload every single Friday this month, because again, we're getting back on track, okay? So every Friday of this month, do expect an upload for me, and hopefully I do not miss one. I'm gonna try so freaking hard, and I'm not gonna miss one. Don't forget Black Friday and all of the things going on. They'll be on the screen, all the Alphalete stuff, and then also the Glute guide coming out on Black Friday. So definitely make sure to keep those things in mind if you're interested in them, of course. And that is everything from me. I will see you all soon. Love you all. Bye bye.